Hello, my stamping friends. This is Renee Novak at blessedbycards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and I'm here to share with you another weekly Wednesday Make It Together. Today, we're going to create this cute little pouch for a nail file and an embry board. So this are great stocking stuffers, or some gifts for your coworkers or teachers or whoever else you think you want to bless. Maybe you have some great neighbors that you just want to give them a little something. So let's get started with the supplies you're going to need to create this project. So some of the supplies you're going to need is a bone folder. Of course, you're going to need an emery board. I got mine on Amazon. You're going to need a paper snip. You're going to need a tag or some type of greeting for your finished product. And I did Seasons of Greeting from Greetings of the Season. And then I cut it out with the dies from the Unbounded Love bundle. You're going to need some bling of choice. I'm going to choose some gold pearls. And then, of course, the star of the show, you're going to need a 6x6 piece of designer series paper, and I'm choosing the Christmas motif, and I cut that in half, so you're going to get 2 of these emery board folders. And so here's what you're going to have. Then you need to do some scoring. Now you just need to do 3 simple scores. I scored mine at 7/8 of an inch, and then I flipped it and scored it at 7/8 of an inch again. And then on the bottom, I scored it at 1/4 of an inch. So if you have a directional pattern, it's real important that you pay attention to that so that when you do this score, this 1/4 inch score is going to be your bottom. Okay, and so then all you do is take your bone folder and go ahead and burnish on all those score lines. And it's going to make this cute little folder. And so again, if you have a directional pattern, make sure you pay attention to this little score because that's your bottom score. So I'm just going to make a tiny little snip down here on the diagonal. And then I'm going to remove these 2 little pieces, just like you would a box. We're not really going to make a box. We're just making a little folder for our emery board. Okay, so I take those 2 pieces out, so you should have this little flap there. And then you have these 2 pieces. Now, if you want it just to be straight, that's fine. You can just stick your emery board in, and you can, just fold that up, and that can be finished. I did a little diagonal on mine, so what I did was I just put my finger right here on the score line and folded my paper down to an angle and burnished it. And I did that on both sides. I just kind of held my finger there, brought the corner piece down to the score line, and then again burnished it. That just gives you a little more of a diagonal look. Now for ease and convenience of putting it together, you can take your liquid glue or you can use tear and tape, but I just did a little teeny tiny glue right on these corners. It just kept them down. You would not necessarily have to do this step, but I found that it was easy then when I folded it all up. Okay, so then you're just going to fold these over and this one up. So you just put a little bit of glue, and again, you can use tearing tape if you want, but I find that the liquid glue holds really well, and it is forgiving because it gives you a little bit of time to get it on there. Okay, so then I'm just going to fold one side in, then the other side, and I'm just going to kind of burnish that up there for that glue to hit here, and then put my little tail at the bottom up. Okay, and so there is how stinking cute that is. And then I did take my bone folder and I stuck it in here and kind of twisted it a little bit just to give it a little more of an opening. And then I took my emery board, stuck it straight down in there, and that is how stinking cute that is. So the next thing you need to do is just adhere your tag. So however you want to do it, if you want to get a coordinating tag, or if you want to get some twine to put that on, you want some bling, however you want to do it. So I am going to grab my bling. And I thought I had, here it is, a little straight pin. And I'm just going to put a little bit of bling right on this tag. And again, I stamped this greeting from Greetings of the Season in Cherry Cobbler ink. And there you have it. So I think I'm going to put that on the diagonal. So I'm just going to, oh, I already did that. That's right. Well, so what I did on this, let me tell you what I did on this. I used that little teeny tiny border from the Unbounded Love. So how I took some double stick tape and made sure that that border was connected. So let's tear this off. It's kind of the border is great when you want to use a different color, but it doesn't really stay put unless you use some kind of double stick tape to keep it in place. Okay, and then I'm just going to stick that straight on there. And like I said, if you want to add a little bow or some twine, you can do that. And that is how super quick and easy the little pouch for the embry board or nail file is. So that's all I have for our weekly Wednesday. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future video. Until next time, be blessed.